Hey guys, welcome back to Schultz's Guitar. So I got this really nice black matte colored Ibanez RG series. Sorry about the mess guys, but my shop is just really busy. Don't have time to stop and get everything sparkly clean between guitars. But anyways, I got this nice matte black colored Ibanez RG series. And guy's getting some fret buzz and hard to play action. Well, when I look down here at the string heights, let me see if I can get you in there. Look down here at the string height, I'm like, wow, that's pretty high. Then I look over here and I see the saddles are at their max level right now. The screws are all sunk down in and they're standing up as high as it can go. The pickups are basically just about the same height as the fretboard. That's not right. Then go back here and there is a full neck heel shim. Right there, that little white area right there between the neck and the body looks to be cardboard. I'm not sure, but it looks to be cardboard. So I can't imagine why somebody would put a shim in there when the bridge saddles are fully extended just to get the strings high enough so that they're not hitting the neck. Well, we're gonna fix it up. We're gonna do it right. That's the only way I know to do it. All right, hang around. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Well, I pulled the shim out, which we could see from right here. You see it's gone now. Wasn't a full body, it was just at the top. This is it. Piece of sandpaper. Actually, two pieces of sandpaper glued together, as we can see. And I don't know what that was. I guess he glued it in place. Got rid of that mess. And measuring the string height after we lowered the neck, you'd always measure at the body joint. On a Strat, that would be the 17th fret. But this is the Ibanez, so 17th's here. So we're going to measure at the 19. And I lowered this first, I don't think you can see it's too black, I think. Lowered the first one down, don't know if you can tell, but I lowered the first one down, got it down to 4/64, which is proper. Ibanez can actually take it a little lower, but we'll take it a step at a time here. This next string is at 8/64, so that's double the height of what a 25.5-inch scale neck should be. So we'll lower this down. You mentioned you had some fret buzz also. I'm not really trying to tune it, I'm just trying to get it close so that there's tension there at the string. That's just a hair above the 4. I like it to sit right on the line, almost where I can't see the 4/64 line. And that's perfect. And this next is sitting just below the 8, so that's 7. It's at 7/64 on the D string. We're going to lower that down. Get it to sit down on top of the 4. Now, while you were getting your popcorn, I adjusted the truss rod. The truss rod was too tight. I'm sure that was probably giving him the fret buzz. Alright, that's perfect right there. Go down here to the G. Let's check the height of that first before I go turning anything. And that one's right on the 8. So double the height. Like I said, these set screws, I'm lowering it down after I took the shim out, and set screws are still fully inside. Well, just a hair above, actually, yeah, just a hair above, because I can hit it. But these screws were down to the center of the saddle. If they'd risen any higher, they would have came right out. Okay, I got that right at 4. Stopped perfect. You always need to make sure see, this one's not level. I didn't lift it up and check it. So you always need to make sure your saddles are level. You don't want them following. You just want each one level, and they'll follow in steps. I need to check that one. I just adjusted it level. Okay. I'm going to give it just a slight turn back up. I mean just slight, a quarter of a turn. That looks perfectly level. Beautiful. And it's sitting exactly on 4 now. Okay. And this one, perfect. And this one is at 7. The B and the E on these high strings, I always try to get them just a hair above 3/64, especially on an Ibanez like we have here, because you know people playing Ibanezes are usually along the lines of shredding, and that's right on the 4 now, so I'm going to take it just a little lower. Put it under 4, but above 3, 3.5. And then I'll try to get the E down to 3. And then we'll test it out and see if we have any buzz. And this one's at 6. I'm going to lower this one down. Sorry, I tried to get you in a movie there. That's 1 full turn each, which moves quite a bit. And that's right on 4. 1 more full turn. Check that. And that's about perfect right there. Yeah, see, that's nice, tight, low action. You can do some finger tapping there. Well, sounds a lot better with an amp. All right, let's get it in a relative tune, and we'll check for a string buzz. Tuning up these things, turn your volume full blast, and I generally set if you got a 5-way selector, I generally set it at the bridge. This 5-way selector with 2 humbuckers, how about that? So we got split. So I'm just gonna put it on the bridge. And we'll see what happens there. Turn my tuner on. There it is. Nation's very good. That's great. Come on. A little sharp, so that means the saddle needs to go back. We'll take care of that right now. If it's sharp, it's short. It means the too close. Loosen that up a minute. Turn this, pull this saddle back. I took it just a hair too far. Perfect. And G. Sharp. That's a little short. Not a lot. Just a little. Perfect. And the D. That's flat. Too close. Needs to flat's too far, needs to get closer. Well, took that just a hair too far, I guess. I'll turn a little bit. Try to get you more into the movie. Yeah, how's that? Not better? perfect. Good enough. We'll be putting some new strings on this when I get it all straightened out. Ooh. He's gone quite a ways back. No further. Mosquitoes are making a midnight snack out of my toes. Wow. Okay, well, let's go some more. All right. That E was killing me. But we got her. A little sweat there. Let me clean that off. Let's see if we got buzz now. You'll excuse me for doing like this instead of running a scale. My finger, which I almost cut all the way off and nipped some of the bone off, is still, my finger's looking better. Just a scar that goes all the way around, but the nail grew back. But for the life of me, the bone takes a long time to heal. And just pushing on that don't feel good. That's all she wrote, guys. Just had a truss rod that needed adjusted. Let me close the truss rod door. I like the Ibanez little truss rod door. We got the saddles lowered down. Got the neck shim out of there. One more thing to do. Those pickups, I can tell, are high. So, check that. Pickups need to be from the factory. They'll come 1/8 of an inch away from the string when you fret the last fret. All right? It won't even go under. So, as I knew, could look at them and tell, because they're basically the same height as the fretboard. This was quick and easy. He had this set up in town by somebody, and that's what happened. So I find myself correcting, well, we'll just say several. I find myself correcting at minimum several guitars supposedly set up or repaired by somebody else in town, and it gets brought to me to correct what they missed. Which, you know, I'm not saying it's absolutely his fault, but kind of points in that direction. Yeah, way high. I'm sure these pickups sound muddy. When your pickups are too close, your sound is muddy. Alright, so if you think your sound sounds muddy, check your pickup height. Lower them. They don't have to be on top of the strings, okay? There should be at least 1/8 of an inch. See how that slides? Well, I don't know if you can see that. Of course not. Let me lower this. Okay, you should be able to stick your last fret, and an 1/8 inch should slide right under it, which it's doing now because I lowered it. Yeah, see, now that's perfect. So, let's have a little rundown of what we did here. We lowered the saddles. Well, I need to clean it up too. And next I'll be changing the strings, but I won't make you hang around and watch that. But adjusted the truss rod. We opened up the little trap door here. Love that design, Ibanez. That's cool. I don't like truss rod covers, but for a truss rod cover, that's cool. We opened that up and we adjusted the truss rod. It was way too tight. There was not enough relief. So we adjusted that. After we had the relief adjusted, we came back here, lowered all this, and we got inspec, starting at 4/64 and going to 3/64. Now I'm about to throw a new set of strings on it, and when I do, I'm going to lower this low E. I'm going to lower that to 3.5, and I'm going to take this E and B all the way down to 3, 3.5, 3 3/4, just below 4. Then the same with the rest of these, to be a little ways below 4, maybe 3.5. I'll do that with the new strings. They're coming next. Thanks for joining me. And if you got some fret buzz, don't go filing on your frets. Huh? Check your string height. Check your neck relief. Huh? If you don't know how to do that, you know where to bring it, right? Because I'm going to do it right. Guarantee it. All right, thanks for joining me at Sheltz's Guitar. So be good. Have a great new week ahead, and whatever you do, be good to each other.